Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning to you, everybody. Hey, how you doing? And welcome to the Charles Matthews Show. Of course, it's me, Charles Matthews, and it is Friday. And it's funny, I was just talking to my guest behind the screen there, and he was asking me how my day was. And I was like, oh, I got a couple of interviews, and then the highlight of my day is going to go grocery shopping. You know what I mean? This is what it's come down to. But have you ever watched and you sat at home and you're looking at all these videos, like videos on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, videos with content? That's what the main thing is. If you can't catch somebody's eye, you ain't doing it right. So today's episode is all about getting that content, getting that video content, rocking and rolling it. And we got two people here that knows what they're talking about. Stay tuned. Let's go. Yes, we're back, and let's rock it. Let's put it right through. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome to my guests. Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey, Charles, how are you?
Man, it's a great day, and like I said to you guys before, I'm going grocery shopping. Got to get out the house. You know what I mean? Pick up some olives and some chips. You know how it is.
The quarantine 15, Charles.
How you guys doing, my friend?
We're great. I mean, not the best day outside, but definitely gonna make the most of it. We're in the office, just us two, so nothing crazy. But yeah, so we're excited.
All right, so there's two of you, so I got two for one. So please introduce yourselves. Who's who?
So my name's James Lewis. I'm the CEO and founder of VIRUL.
And I'm Rex Romero. I'm a co-founder and COO of VIRUL.
Okay, so first of all, everybody wants to know, what's the relationship? Brothers, cousins, family mates? How'd you guys meet each other?
So I was playing professional hockey over in China, and when I made my return and I came back to Toronto, Rex was kind of in the similar phase, and just around in the nightlife of Toronto, we connected, and after that, we just ended up sitting down and ended up being business partners.
Nice. Okay, so give us the backstory though. Let's hear your backstory, and then both of you, because I know growing up it wasn't always about I'm going to find a partner and do this.
Yeah, it is a good backstory.
Yeah, so I mean, it was around a few drinks. We had a bunch of our friends around, but after speaking with Rex for even 5-10 minutes, I slowly found myself in a conversation for 4 to 5 hours, ignoring everybody else around me.
Yeah.
We were literally at a party, and James came up to me. He's like, okay, like I kind of see what you've been doing. Like, I'd love to move into the space. Great network in all aspects. And let's leverage our kind of athletic backgrounds and move this into more of the digital marketing space. So after, like you said, a couple of beers, 3 minutes turned to 4 hours, and the next day we had a set meeting, and then the rest is history.
Nice. So where'd you guys grow up? Brothers, sisters? What's your background?
So I grew up in Richmond Hill, just outside of Toronto. I have one older sibling. I have an older sister, and that's pretty much my background.
There you go.
I'm originally from Windsor, but we both moved away for sports later in our lives. But I'm the oldest of and my family still is back and forth from Florida and Windsor, and my one brother's in Vancouver.
Nice. So you guys have the big, the family backgrounds, drinking over here, and all of a sudden, boom, this company emerges.
Yeah,
and it's gone crazy since then. So tell us a little bit about the highlights of the company.
Well, it's been it's completely night to day from the beginning until now. We began with a small culinary college in Hamilton, was definitely a large stretch for our first job. We're totally new to the space, but then slowly moving on over the months, being able to work with Grey Goose and Snoop Dogg, those have been incredible.
So so how we kind of put ourselves and leveraged our situations as just our network ability and our ability to be able to create a relationship. So obviously being able to live downtown Toronto is an unbelievable asset within meeting people via nightlife or honestly wherever, go for dinner, anything. And we slowly built rapport with major connections within the city, just because they just because of our sport background. And yeah, so we started closing smaller deals, and then from there, we always just over delivered, and we would get referred so much. Then from a small restaurant, it ended up being Grey Goose. Then from Grey Goose, it was an LCBO partner, Southern Glacier Wine and Spirits, and then it just started a snowball effect. And we've kind of just created that brand now that anything content-wise, we're kind of the guys to go to.
All right. So if I hear you correctly, because you're chipping out a little bit, but it's like Grey Goose. I heard that Grey Goose. And then the man himself, I want to make sure I heard you correctly. Who did you say?
Yeah. You said Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
I heard Snoop. I just wanted to make sure that my fans heard you say Snoop.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't over beers.
No. So he was utilized as like main influencer for the Grey Goose campaign that we handled.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So let everybody know that your website's on the screen. I'm going to put up there you go as well. You guys are helping out with a great cause. And we're going to talk about that really soon. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to talk about how you're helping and what's the key things about doing what you do. So stay tuned. Oh, before we go, just wanted to shout out to you got a lot of fans coming in. So thank you so much for tuning in. And then we'll come right back. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. CMJ Entertainment is a one-stop shop. CMJ Entertainment helps people do any type of events, and it's a marketing tool as well. So we'll cover everything from start to finish. If it's a wedding, we'll make sure your wedding is over the top. And if it's an event, we make sure that everybody gets information at the end of the day. Give us a call at 416-414-8964 or online, go to cmjent.com. Yes, we're back with them guys themselves, and we're gonna bring in their site right now because it's something I want to show everybody that they're key in what they do. They're top in what they do. So let's show some things right here. So if we're looking to do some marketing and some street marketing, how do we go about it? Do we call you guys? How do you guys find the right clients?
Yeah, feel free. Our information, shoot us an email or just give us a call. We chat and hear more about your business and kind of hear your vision, and we kind of bring that vision to life.
And we also understand that every customer and client is different, and everybody has different needs. So figuring that out together, that's the first step. Yeah.
Right. So do you help them with their vision board, or do you make the vision board? How does it happen?
Yeah. So we're actually building out new sectors of segments under our VIRUL umbrella. So we're actually opening VIRUL Capital, which is going to be a venture capital company where we're able to raise money for startup companies. And then we have also
alongside that, it will be VIRUL Consulting, which will aid in the, the stage one all the way up to full-fledged companies.
And then on the back end, obviously, we handle the web development, the social strategy, as well as all of the content. So for quick context, James is going to explain kind of what this video was.
Yeah, for this video, our team traveled to Las Vegas to go to a Bernie Nichols Foundation event. So Bernie Nichols was Wayne Gretzky's winger. Okay. And for this event specifically, there are a lot of families who can't afford to pay for their child's funeral. It's extremely unfortunate, and this supports those families and gets the right amount of funds so that they can have the proper burial. Oh. So it was a celebrity golf tour. We have Cuba Gooding Jr., Jerome Bettis, Roger Clemens. Like, there were some big names, Marilyn Lemieux. It was an unbelievable event.
Nice. I see it, and I see that you guys always have a good time wherever you guys are doing. You're capturing it properly. What makes a great video? Like, what makes it that you want to go to the event next year? Like, I'm watching this and I'm like, maybe I can get a trip. You know what I mean? How what makes a great video? I mean, it starts off with the music for sure. I don't know if everybody knows, but videographers, they always have to build their videos around the song and around all the beats and cuts. So that's step one. But I mean, capturing as much as you can when you're there and doing things over so you get the right shots are
I would say definitely the pre-production aspect. So being able to do a site walk before, be able to have a shot list, be able to have a storyboard. Those are things you want to walk in there and just shoot. You can't just walk in there blinded, or you'll be way too overwhelmed. You need to go in with a strategic plan, and obviously consult that with the client, in which like where their vision is and where the corporate guidelines are. So just understanding it's all pre-production. The shoot is more the easy part, and then there's the post-production aspect as well. So just being able to tie all those three together, that's how you kind of mesh and create a great video.
Nice. So let's go into why we're here. You're doing a lot of work. You're helping out some great ideas, and then you're also helping this one right here. So tell us more about why you guys got involved and how is it working. And I kind of figured when I saw the video and stuff going on, I'm like, okay, these guys, they jumping on board. Tell us about this project.
So we actually met Stephen Clark, who he is the CEO of RTG Group. He reached out to us a few weeks ago. Him and I hit it off the bat right away because he is an ex-professional hockey player as well. So we just started talking old hockey stories. But then when he started mentioning this program and how many kids it would feed, that was when we realized that it was something that we would love to take part in, especially on the digital content side.
Yeah. So and just being able, we know as an agency, this was at first it was like he kind of presented the opportunity as come into as an agency. So before I kind of jump into why we're jumping into it, I'll give a quick overview of the challenge itself for your viewers. So the Digital Marketing Agency Challenge, DMAC 2020, is a challenge in which RTG Group has partnered with Second Harvest and Feeding America. And what they did is they've raised money to fund for these agencies. So agencies apply, their marketing agencies apply for the DMAC Challenge, and upon approval, they're granted $1,000 of ad spend. And with that ad spend, they can do whatever they'd like to help convert sales of meals to a subscription model in which you can purchase a meal plan that's $39 and feed someone for 30 days, a meal a day. So it's an unbelievable cause, and getting as many agencies on board as we can so that we can help feed more people.
And creating extreme positivity through that
social network.
Exactly.
No, that's great, and I've been pushing this because if people don't understand what this project is, when you help others, the program you guys have involved here is actually helping yourself as well. It's a win-win for everybody.
This being able to attach your brand with a Feeding America or a Second Harvest in their reach, the PR you get out of it is unbelievable. And as well, if as a contributor, because we are open to talking to investors as well, attaching your brand to something like this. How we like to structure it is if you work with one agency as like a company and you need X amount of dollars to do so, this gives you, we're looking in between 50 and 100 agencies. This gives you the 50X to 100X more reach than just one particular agency. So right. the PR and the reach is just incredible, as well as it's
a very sensitive time.
It's a sensitive time, and agencies are kind of looking to see if this is something I can post, you know what I mean? If they're not gonna get backlash up for posting specific things, it's very sensitive on the internet. So this is just an initiative that people can take part in and be proud to post on their social, on their website.
Also bringing their teams together and then being able to show that employee advocacy and highlight any great things that the people on your team are doing.
Exactly. A lot of people feel out of the loop because they're not in the office every day. They don't really have a team to work with. They're at home. So this just is a great initiative to bring people together on the back end and the front end and just work on a strong community.
Now, here's the thing about the organization. It's real funny that you give and you receive at the same time.
Yeah,
everybody wins.
So if people don't understand it, you give, and as you're giving, they give you this back end tool where you can get discounts with all these other companies that are involved as well. So, for example, I give and I'm helping somebody put food on the table. And then thank you, I'm getting this discount to go put food on my table as well. Like I can take my wife out to a restaurant, get this beautiful restaurant, shopping, this different stuff. There's other
movie.
It's a win-win for everybody.
They have hundreds of partnered vendors. So what it is if you do donate, if you do get involved and donate, you get access to DATApp. And what DATApp is a database in which they partner with hundreds and if not thousands of vendors. So you get specific discount codes for your everyday life, like you said, dinners. But there's also higher incentives where you can be put into pools for vacations and stuff like that. So
okay. See,
yeah, so they've done some very cool. They've structured it very well. Their model.
I mean, it's a definite win-win situation.
Exactly.
Right. And then here's the funny part. Let's talk about this a little bit, because when you join, and I want to make sure I read this carefully. Okay. Last time it begins June 1st.
Yeah.
2020, and it ends August 31st. All right. And then pre-launch is May 25th. Okay. Yeah. So, make sure you get into that. And it's easy steps. Easy steps.
Yeah, very easy.
Right. But here's the thing. I want to make sure I'm reading this right. Each qualified agency receives $1,000 per month to cover, so.
Yeah. RTG Group is covering your ad spend.
This is what I don't get.
Yeah.
No, it's
like, I don't get it.
Okay? Yeah.
You're asking for help, and as you're asking for help, hey, we'll help you to help us to help you.
Yes.
Like, it's a win-win everywhere, because here's the thing.
And then if you do win, we have the cash prizes are $100,000 for first prize, $50,000 for second, and $25,000 for third. At the end of the day, you can do whatever you want with that $1,000.
I mean, the goal at the end of the day is to get as many children fed, but I mean, $100,000 is still pretty good too.
I would be eating the steak that night if I won that.
Hey, trust me, but I don't. Here's the thing. If you're a new agency, let's just put it this way. Say you're a new marketing agency.
Yes.
And you want to get your name out there.
Yeah.
And you want to help at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you not join this challenge? Because, hey,
I would
not to.
I would question that. I would question why wouldn't you as well?
Yeah, because here.
This is such an unbelievable portfolio game.
Yeah. I'm giving you money to help us, to help you. You can show us, you can show the world actually.
Legit.
How you're doing, and we'll help you to feed a lot of people. This is a win-win all around. So
it also lets you understand all of your competition around the world and what they're doing.
Exactly.
They're all doing essentially, it's all the same goal, but everybody's going to have their own creative touches.
Exactly. Right. And it's just a learning opportunity and a way to attach your brand to such reputable brands across North America and if not globally. So if you're a small agency, we highly recommend that you get involved and show us what you can do and show the world what you can do.
Yeah, it's just to get it out there, put it out there, and make sure that people are understanding what it's all about. You guys have some great names. You have some great backing names. And here's the other thing too. If people understand what you're saying correctly, can connect themselves with some great partners.
Exactly.
All right. So if you're into networking, why would you not jump onto this? Because you can attach yourself to some great partners.
And you need to be networking.
Yeah, like the world is moving into more and more collaboration every single day. And that is like, it's the future is us together, not individual.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's a question for you. And I don't know if you can answer it or they can put it on their call. Do you know if it's just for individuals or can teams do it as well?
Oh, no, teams. We had a team. There's a big corporate office and their CEO went and asked how many people, he explained what the challenge was. He's like, how many people want to do it in a room of 200 people? And then the next day he had 170 email responses saying we'd all like to team up and do this, which is unbelievable. Because it's such a good cause, but just to show like all these people want to be put back into teams and work on a positive initiative.
Right.
So you can have 1,000-person team if you would like. Maybe not because it's $1 each for the ad spend, but you can have as big of a team as you want.
Okay, so you can go by yourself, as a team, individual, as long as you're doing the marketing and you're pushing it. Exactly. Then that's something for you. If you have a great concept, put it down. Log on, tell them what you want to do, see if you can qualify for it. It's a great win-win all around. Yeah. All right. So this is done by who? Steven?
Yes. Steven Clark.
RTG Group.
RTG Group.
I kind of figured that because he kind of dropped a message here. It says, I heard that the CEO is the coolest guy on the planet. Is it?
That is something Steven would say.
All right, there you go. And see, and this is why I wanted to put that up, because it's a fun bunch of group of guys.
Yes.
I mean, like everybody I've interviewed so far, you guys have a great bunch of knowledge, and it's fun. So why don't you not jump on? Let's talk, let's network, and help people at the same time. All right. So that is fantastic. So one more thing, what I want to do is show your website one more time, because you're doing great things. And then I'm going to put up one more. Give us your numbers and websites or social media. What's the next step? Like, what should we be pushing videos on? This should be on.
So just to touch back on video, video is definitely our bread and butter, but like it's full content creation strategy. So video, photo, we do graphic design work. But so that's just on the content portion of things, how I like to explain it. And then through the second, so the first pillar is the content. The second pillar would be the conversion optimization. So we do data research and market research, and do pretty much funnel through social media platforms to increase brand awareness, increase sales. So we do that conversion process. And then on the back end, we also handle a lot of web development and SEO. So we're very A to Z solution marketing agency. You can come to us with anything, and we have a team of the best to be able to handle each segment.
So you guys are basically a one-stop shop for everything you guys are looking for. If you need it, if you're a corporation and you're looking to rebrand, get out there and make somebody notice you, then these are the guys to go for. So since we were talking about the graphics and everything, right? Say we're talking about social media. Which do you find? And we're just picking our brains here, just having fun. Which social media do you guys like for videos? Which social media do you like for like certain things?
I mean, personally, I find it like whatever direction that I want this video to go in, whatever audience I want to push it in front of, that's where I'll lean more towards. So like the younger demographic, I think more is Instagram, whereas I push more on Facebook to the older generation, or like a LinkedIn kind of thing. Yeah.
And it depends like the professionalism of the video. But like even TikTok is so emerging, like the younger Gen Z. And then Instagram is more millennial, and then baby boomer or whatever, like in that time frame would be Facebook. And then it depends if you're pushing for an individual person or a business. There's so many so much back end data that we like to research beforehand, so we can nail your target demographic on the head.
But I mean, overall, you should definitely be posting
on all platforms.
Yeah, platform wide.
Nice. Okay, so here's one tip I want to give my fans. I always like to pick my guest brain for a tip for my fans. If I'm doing a selfie video, because we've seen some bad selfie videos.
We've all been there though,
especially during quarantine.
I'm in the house bored.
Can you give my fans a tip? If you're doing a selfie video, give them one tip to make these videos a little better. Please help these people.
Don't do them.
No, I mean, definitely look and see how people are setting up their environments, some of their lighting, and then like run through it a few times. You're not going to get it your first try. You're not going to be the best on your first try. But you're going to go up from there.
Exactly. And it depends if you're doing a selfie, like a photo or a video. I don't know if they're doing a video and you're trying to create traffic. I would say bring some upfront value to your followers. So I would do something in which is value to your customers, more of like a Gary Vaynerchuk model of like, if you want to create traction, you got to kind of build that out and have people trust you through your social platforms. So bring value to the people who are watching those,
because that's the only way that they are actually truly going to come back and see more of your content. They want to see more of your content.
Exactly.
Yeah, make it fun, make it interesting, and then if it's that great, they'll share it with other people, and that's how you get the traffic. Okay. So let's content. Like you said, the young people, Instagram. Tell us your handles. I want to follow you. Where can we follow you guys?
So my handle is at Rexy, REXYYY.
All right.
And I'm Lewis, LEWIS.Jamie. J.
And then our company page is just at Viral Media with no spaces. But Viral is spelled VIRUL, not AL.
Make sure you put that in there, people. Put it in Totally. Because here's the thing too. When you're putting in your content, here's something else that you guys can talk about. When you put in a post and then you put the hashtags in and all that stuff in the content, we don't seem to realize what we're actually putting in properly. Videos is content, graphic is content. You got to check, like you're saying, your database and the website. How do we tie it in?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
How do you tie everything in together? So like you said, if you make the graphics and then you do the video, some people I've noticed that they don't tie all their stuff together to push out one major brand.
So when doing these things, there's a very structured syntax that you kind of have to follow for it to kind of start snowballing in the right direction. So before we even start with any of the infrastructure of websites, social platforms, obviously you can get those set up, but what you need to do before launching and pushing those is build out a solid content library, which we like to say is about a month. So you need enough content for a month to be able to roll out and be able to continue pushing at however how much you want to be posting on each platform. But to tie it all together, it's not as hard as people think. I would say like within that content, just post throughout each platform. And then in turn, that increases your SEO, that increases your Google rankings. The more you're on the internet, Google recognizes that. And if you want to obviously strive over your competitors, you got to be posting as much as possible.
And the more you're posting, the more you're understanding, because you're seeing the data, you're seeing what's going on. So just continuously posting and continuously getting the experience is what's going to make anyone a better content creator.
And before you can delegate and hire someone else to be able to do that, you need to be an expert in that field.
See, that's what I like you guys. That's why I like you guys. Yeah. See, learn a little bit before you come to the experts. Learn a little bit about it. So you can't just think, oh, I want to do this. What's this?
and the cool thing is the way we've structured our company is that we have people coming in and coming to try to work for us all the time. And our question to them, they get a little bit shocked, is like, we ask them like, what do you want to do? And then we let them we kind of feel that out. And we want people working for us that love what they do. Sometimes it's not the most fun, but they have to love what they're doing because they're going to be that much more passionate about that project. And if it's something they don't like to do, we'll find someone who does like doing that, and you can do something else.
Right.
So we've created that culture here at VIRUL, where everyone is just always so happy that we put forth the best work because everyone's so passionate and hungry and motivated.
And that's how we know that business will continue, through referrals. It's not, there's no way anyone's going to grow by just getting that money grab or trying to finish that project easily.
We don't work on it.
That's what sustains your brand's image.
Right. I love it. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate you taking the time. This is fantastic. And I know you guys know a lot what you're talking about. The tips you gave, I know people will be calling, getting in touch with you. So here, let me put up right there.
There it is.
Email him.
Yep.
Find out, ask questions. And here's the thing. It's a quick email. It doesn't hurt. Ask a couple of questions. He will respond back to you.
I would love to respond to anyone.
There you go. And check out their website. It's right there. And the most important thing that we are talking about right now, and you can see how they work and join them, is join the challenge.
Yes, please join the challenge. It's an unbelievable cause.
There we go. Now, the thing we do here on my channel, and I could never let you go without doing it, it's called the Queen Wave. This is your opportunity to shout out everybody, all your family and friends. This is your... There you go. Anybody you want to shout out? This is your shout out time. You want to thank anybody? Go ahead.
Thank you to everyone.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. But thank you,
thank
Steven.
you so much, and Charles. Thank you so much for having us on the show. Really appreciate it for setting everything up.
Yeah,
not a problem. You guys are fantastic, and we are going. And you know what I'm going to do? I said this before. When we get the winner. The challenge and stuff, I want to bring you guys back on as well. We're going to have a big group chat of the winner and everything. And then afterwards, when all this quarantine thing is done, we are all going out for that place. You guys got that beer and met, because I think that's the energy right there.
That is the deal, Charles.
That's the deal, Charles.
All right.
Quarantine.
We'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
You guys, take care.
Now, these guys are unbelievable. So make sure you check them out and make sure you jump on the challenge. It is a great cause. We're going to have some fun. We want to make sure you go there. You can register. It's real simple. Look, 1, 2, 3 easy steps to jump on something that's fantastic and helping people around the world. You can help us out. Now, like I always said, you didn't have to watch, but you did. I thank you for taking the time. I'll see you next time.
Has come to an end, but the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like, share, and get involved. Join us next time.
Please be advised that this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal or medical advice. The opinions contained within are solely those of the interviewers and interviewees and should be received as so. Those seeking help or advice are encouraged to obtain professional legal and medical services.